It's more. It's more of Inspirations with Carmina. Glad to be back with you and glad to be checking in with this amazing, amazing artist. We're checking in with the beautiful Miss Bridgette Hurt. Yeah, she's got a brand new single and it's going to get you. It's a good one. Let's get into it. It's Inspirations with Carmina. It is another edition of Inspirations with Carmina, and I've got another great guest, y'all. Miss Bridgette Hurt is checking in. How are you?
I am awesome. I'm doing good. I am doing good. Thank you for having me. How are you?
I am wonderful. I am wonderful. I am thankful. Of course, I'm staying safe, and I pray you're doing the same. You and your
Yes,
family, you're all
ma'am.
good.
Yes, all good and staying safe. Yes.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now tell everybody where you are, because you know different parts of the country are doing different things as it relates to this COVID-19 virus.
Yes, I'm in Illinois. I'm in a suburb outside Chicago.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys are one of the first ones to go on the stay-at-home order. So was that a little struggle for you?
Actually, no. Now I welcome it because I was going too much. I was doing too much. So it's like, okay, I get to rest for real. You know how you try to plan your days off or plan when you can get some sleep? I
Right.
don't have to plan it no more.
So the Lord gave you a break, is what you're saying.
Yes, he did. Yes, for real. And it's crazy because I had been asking God, okay, God, I really need some time off. I didn't know it was coming like this, but I really needed some time off. So
Yeah.
yeah, so I'm all good. I'm good.
Well, let's talk about you for a moment as the artist. Now, we've been fortunate. We've had a chance to check in before, but I kind of want the listening audience to get to know a little bit about you. So let's start here. Let's describe your musical style. If you had to describe it in your own words.
Okay, let's see. You kind of paused a little bit. So can you repeat it? Because the system paused a little bit. Your question.
Okay. Okay. I want you to describe your musical style. How would you say, are you contemporary, traditional, or do you mix it up a little bit? What do you give us?
Oh, let's see. I can be both. You know,
Okay.
I love churchy music. I love going to church. I'm a church baby. Grew up in
Uh-huh.
church all my life. And I love church, but I'm also a worshiper.
Gotcha.
So I don't know what kind of category you will put me in for being a worshiper and a churchy person. I don't know. They didn't come up with that one. So I've been placed in traditional.
Okay.
So, and that's fine
Okay.
with me too, because I can still worship.
Okay. Okay. You can take that and go with it. No problem. Now you've been
Yes.
fortunate. You've had a pretty extensive history in singing gospel music. So let's kind of
Mhm.
tell the people a little bit about that because you've done some amazing things.
Thank you. I started out in church, in my dad's church at the age of 3. You know, everybody always said, well, how old were you when you started singing? 3. But I started out with Ricky Dillon, The New Generation, when I was 15 years old. And that's when I did my first recording. He came to my dad and asked my dad, can I take her? Can she sing with me? I'll train her to be a lead singer. And he did just that. Ricky really trained me to be a lead singer. After singing with New G, I went on to sing with Marvin Sapp, background for him. And then I did some projects in between there with different people. And then I went to sing background with Fred Hammond, Dawkins and Dawkins. And let's see, I did some work with Donald Lawrence and the company. Um, oh my gosh, it's so good. But that's like the main thing. The
Okay.
main people that I've been with and was able to tour with Fred Hammond. On that tour, it was Yolanda Adams. I love her. I love Yolanda Adams. Dawkins and Dawkins was on that tour. Men of Standard was on that tour. So it was a great tour. I think it was Shout 2000. And
Okay.
then we did a play. So it's just been a journey. It's been amazing. It has been amazing.
Now, see, not many people can say that they've had the opportunity to work with some of those names that you listed right there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like huge. But can you tell us maybe one thing out of all those people that you've been blessed to work with in your career, maybe one thing that one of them shared with you?
that kind of really stuck with you? Because you were around some greats that had been doing it and had learned a lot along the way. So I'm sure they dropped something on you that kind of stuck with you.
Well, you know what? Not necessarily them dropping something personally with me with the one-on-one.
Okay.
It was me watching them. When you travel with people and you're traveling in their camp, as they call it in the music industry,
Hmm.
you watch how to treat people, you watch how not to treat people, you watch what to say, how to handle things, how to handle business.
Right.
So I
Right.
watch by observing, because
Okay.
I didn't talk much. Like on the road, I didn't talk much. I did what I was supposed to do, did my work, and I would go to sleep. I would go work out and I would go to sleep. So um interacting and engaging, I didn't do much of that, but I just watched. It's a blessing in being quiet sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, see, somebody needed to hear that. Be quiet sometimes. I love it. I love it. Well, when you first came out with the single My Liberty,
Mhm.
now I don't know if you remember our conversation. I was like, "Oh, she brave," because that's a favorite that people really, really love. But you did an amazing job with it, and I believe
Thank
it was
you.
well received. Am I correct in that?
Oh my God, yes, and it's still being played on the radio, and
Hmm.
it's a blessing. I say, whenever you
Yep.
touch classics, you have to come correct. You just can't come like, oh, I just want to do that song. I just love it so much, and then
Right.
you just do it the same way or less than what was already out.
Right.
That's a no-no. So God blessed me to team up with Kevin Bond, and when I tell you that man put his stamp on it, he arranged it and produced it, and yeah, it was a blessing, and it's still a blessing for real. It's still
Yes.
being hallelujah. A year later, it's still being played.
That's a
Everybody like, I
blessing.
ain't thinking about I love the Lord. They still playing my liberty. I said, no, come on now, we're gonna move on to I love the Lord too. But yeah, it's a blessing.
Well, we got to move on. You're absolutely right, and I want to talk about the new single "I Love the Lord." Again, sometimes I know when you're working on music, you never imagine when you release it what the state of the world will be. And so to release
Hmm.
this song right
Right.
now, you had no idea we'd be dealing with a
No,
pandemic. No idea at all.
no,
Kind of talk about the
no.
song. First of all, talk about putting the song together. Was this one an easy one for you, or is this one that took a little work for you? Tell us about
That's so funny because when people ask me that, I tell the truth. This was a hard one. So I'll tell you, I came about wanting to do this song because I would travel overseas, maybe for about 10 or 11 years during the Christmas holiday
it. Okay.
season. And I would close every concert with this song. I love
Okay.
this song because I really, really love the Lord. If anybody knows me, they know that I truly, truly love the Lord. And this song has stuck with me for years. And the church that I'm a member at, shout out to Lighthouse Church of All Nations and Pastor Dan, we did this song in our cantata, our Christmas cantata in
Okay.
December. And so I said, I really want to sing this song. And you got to make sure you handle your business, do your paperwork and all that stuff to make sure you don't get in no trouble, by doing somebody else's song. But this song is real dear to me. And it is important during this time because it helps you to reconnect with God and reconnect your relationship with him, because he loves us unconditionally. But
Hmm.
during this time, a lot of people lose their faith, and it's like, shoot, I'm going through, is there really a God? Yes, is there is a God, and he's still
Yes.
in control. And no matter what you're going through, reconnect with him and just find your love with him again. And I believe, and people might think I'm crazy, but I believe that he allowed this to happen for a reason. And one of those reasons is to draw us back to him so that we can know that he's still God. He's still in control, and he can do whatever he want to do, when he want to do it, how he want to do it. And your relationship with him is what matters at this time. Do you love him?
Absolutely.
Do you know that he died? Do you know that he rose? And you're going to be all right. Stop panicking.
I
Did
see.
I
I
answer
love
your
it.
question? Because I done went all the way somewhere.
But I'm glad you did, because I was going to ask you to encourage the people. So really you did. I'm so glad you said that, because people are losing faith. They are nervous right now. They're unsure. There's a lot of unanswered questions. But in the midst of that, we still got to trust
Yes.
God, and we still got to love the Lord. Absolutely.
Telling you.
So you preach for
Yes.
me. I appreciate that. Now, I want people to support it. The single is available. We're so honored to be playing it here on our radio station. Tell everybody
Thank
how they can
you.
connect with you. And when all of this is over and we can actually go outside and play again, they can invite
Yes.
you to come.
And it's so funny. I'm a hugger. I like to hug people, shake hands. I said, I'm not hugging nobody else. Let me stop. I'll be like, hey girl, how
Right.
you doing?
Love you.
But,
Mwah.
right. But the single is available on all digital outlets: Amazon, iTunes, Spotify, even on YouTube. Wherever you get your music from, you can get it in all the digital outlets. And you can reach me. My website is BridgetteHurt.com. So real easy. And book Bridgette Hurt at Gmail if you want to reach me there. My Facebook page is my name, Bridgette Hurt. Instagram is Bridgette Hurt. Twitter is Bridget Sings for all of those who still use Twitter.
I like Twitter. I'm a Twitter fan.
Yeah.
Well, we definitely want to make sure we're going to keep pushing it out there and having everybody to support this. Yes, I loved my liberty. I was one of those ones that was holding on tight, but I'm going to move on. We're going to enjoy the new single because it's a great single indeed. And tell me this. So since you're there and you're on lockdown and I know you're getting some rest, but can we maybe see a worship moment with Bridgette Hurt coming soon that we can watch online? Is something like that in the works?
You know what?
Putting it out there.
People been asking me, but I don't know. Like, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I am shy. I thought about doing something from here, yeah. And and it's crazy because I like to have fun. I'm real crazy, but I'm shy when it come down to stuff like that. But I might do something.
Okay.
Find me some tracks and be able to stay at home and do it with some tracks or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. So everybody's got to stay connected to your pages, and we'll pray that this will be coming real soon.
I like your hands. Come on, what?
Well, again, I really appreciate you taking this time with us. Again, praying for you and your entire family to remain safe during
Thank
all of this.
you.
You continue to bless us with great music, and we certainly love it. So thank you, thank you.
You're such a jewel. Thank you. I appreciate you so much.
Absolutely.
And you stay safe.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's it, y'all. It's Inspirations with Carmina. Let's get into it. It's the brand new single from Bridgette Hurt, y'all.